For Honor's combat system can seem a little daunting at first, so here are 6 easy-to-execute effective combos that your opponent won't see coming. This is best way to play. Starting off, let's take a look at a simple combo with the Warden. This 2-button attack can be used after any other combo or on its own for an immediate and unexpected strike. Hitting both the light and heavy attack buttons at the same time triggers an area of effect cleave on all characters, but the Warden's variation is remarkably quick. This attack can be blocked, so use it only when your opponent isn't guarding their left side, and leave yourself some room to fall back as the ability consumes a lot of stamina. Next up is the Conqueror. Charge up your flail by holding the heavy attack button. Then wait for your enemy to attack, block in the appropriate direction, and simultaneously release the attack button to land a devastating and unexpected hit. This trick usually only works a few times though, as any enemy worth their salt will realize what you're doing and wise up. Finally, charging your flail drains stamina, so don't start too early and cancel if you're about to run out. Now, on to the Vikings. How about a 3-button combo for the Raider ending in an unblockable attack that's guaranteed to hit unshielded enemies? First, open with a guard break, which will momentarily stun your opponent. Then, immediately hit both the light and heavy attack buttons to execute a slow but devastating unblockable cleave. With proper timing, this attack is all but undodgeable too, thanks to its long range and the stun duration from the aforementioned guard break. If the enemy is keeping their distance, you'll need to chain the guard break to the end of a forward dash, and if they're consistently countering your guard break, then you'll need to figure out another strategy. When playing as the Berserker, you'll want to go on the offensive and turtling should be avoided, but when the enemy does attack, you can punish them with this well-timed combo. First, block in the appropriate direction immediately before your opponent's hit lands. This will initiate a deflection, and thanks to the Berserker's passive, he'll automatically chain into a guard break. Then, you can land a free light attack or whirlwind spin by hitting both the light and heavy attack buttons simultaneously. However, the most effective use of the guaranteed guard break on deflection is chaining into another guard break to throw your enemy off a ledge, no questions asked. It's time for the Samurai, so let's start with everyone's favorite, the Irachi. Start with a backward dash and hold the heavy attack button. This will ready up a dashing strike. When you land the dash, follow up with 2 light top attacks. Thanks to the Irachi's passive, the second strike is guaranteed to hit and will instantly trigger off the first. To increase your chances of landing the dashing strike, aim in an unguarded direction and don't hold the stance too long, as your opponent will quickly block in the necessary direction. Finally, it's time for the Kensei and the most complicated but devastating combo on this list. First, you'll need to land a parry. To do this, block in the appropriate direction and hit the heavy attack button immediately before your opponent's attack lands. Parrying will create an opportunity to land an unavoidable guard break, then heavy attack and heavy top attack again to initiate an unblockable finisher. While unblockable, this attack is easily dodged, so it's most effective against cornered or exhausted foes. If your opponent starts dodging the final attack consistently, change directions at the last second to catch them off guard. That was a look at a few of the easiest and most effective combos that we found in For Honor. But what tricks do you have up your sleeve? Let us know in the comments, and for all things For Honor, keep it right here on IGN.